Quick interruption, and I never do this, but I have a special announcement, something that I've been dreaming up for the last 7 years. Do you ever feel like you have all of these scattered pieces of wisdom, meditation apps, self-help books, morning routine guides, but no clear way to actually put them all together? It's kind of like you're collecting puzzle pieces, but you can't see the full picture. Well, that's exactly why I created Living Mind Love. Every month for the next year, we're going to take one piece of the transformation puzzle and make it totally clear and doable. So you'll learn the neuroscience behind why it works, connect with the spiritual wisdom, and then get simple micro practices that actually fit into your real life. I've poured everything that I've collected about actually creating change into this program, and not just the what, but the how, because I'm tired of watching brilliant people put their dreams on hold for another year. This is about finally doing the things that you've been wanting to do with your life in a way that actually works. And you'll get access to the first ever Mind Love community on School. So if you're ready to turn all of those scattered pieces into a clear path forward, head to mindlove.com/living to join the waitlist, and you'll get instant access to my 10-year vision meditation. Welcome to Mind Love Premium, episode 38. Today's episode is all about turning transitions into defining moments.
There's a difference between something being your fault and something being your responsibility. So it's very possible that at some point in your life, someone is going to do something messed up to you. You're not to blame for what happened. It's not your responsibility to take that this horrible thing is happening to you, but it is your responsibility to move forward. It is your responsibility to look at how it's affected you and develop the tools that it takes for you to move past this situation or challenge that is showing up in your life.
Hello, loves. Guess what? This is the first intro that I'm recording since having my beautiful baby boy. I am legit obsessed with this kid. He is so cute. If you want to see what he looks like, check out my Instagram at mindlovemelissa. But I want to start out with a little update so that you're not confused hearing me talk about my pregnancy in some episodes and having a baby already in others. So I actually had my main Tuesday episodes completed and scheduled out through April 27th. So you will be hearing me talking about my pregnancy in those. And I still have a handful or two of those interviews that were pre-recorded that I'm just getting to now. So don't be confused if I'm talking about having a baby in the introduction, but still being pregnant in the interview. But what better topic to discuss right now than transitions? I'm obviously going through a huge transition right now. Motherhood is just as hard as they say it is, probably way harder, but mostly just the biggest time commitment of my entire life. It is a 24-hour thing, and I know all of the people saying sleep when he sleeps, but I really don't get it. When would the endless loads of baby laundry be done? Dishes, work, showers, none of that would be done, so I don't know how it's possible to nap when he naps. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I'm figuring shit out as I go. So how am I feeling about it all? Well, I thought I prepared. I had my birth plan all figured out, which turned out basically the opposite of what I had planned. I also expected to be like this minimalist mom because I didn't want a bunch of clutter or unnecessary stuff. A friend told me that you need less than you think you do, so I went with that. Well, I have no idea what she was talking about. I need all the things to make this easier. I have so much stuff and a full Amazon cart just waiting to be purchased during my random 4 a.m. breastfeed. Yeah. I knew absolutely nothing. It is almost hilarious. And isn't that the case in any transition, though? We prepare for a change and think we're totally prepared for it, and then we realize that we never could have accurately prepared for something that we haven't yet experienced. Or in another scenario, we had no idea the transition was coming, so it just feels like some sick cosmic joke. Either way, transitions are hard. I've noticed with any transition, about 3 months of it, I'm just in survival mode. I'm usually wondering if I made the right choice, or if I didn't choose whatever change or transition's coming my way, I'm fighting against it, looking nostalgically back at how things were before. Then as I start to find acceptance, I start to make conscious choices to make my new situation better, to find where I fit in. So I'll give you an example. When I move somewhere new, the whole acceptance phase usually means finding my favorite yoga studio in the area, finding my favorite healthy restaurants that I can start to become a regular at, going to local events to meet people, or even posting on a local Facebook group that I need friends and I am available for coffee dates. Yes, I have done that every single place I've moved since 2009. But sometimes the transitions are harder. Like when I've lost someone or something in my life, it's actually a really similar process. It sort of follows the stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. And I like to add hope at the end of that. Well, those 3 months of resistance are usually a combination of those first 4 stages: denial, anger, bargaining, and depression. It's the familiarity that starts to make things easier to accept or to find acceptance. But you can't really plan for familiarity. You have to experience things enough times to cultivate it. And transitions don't include just moving or losing someone. They can include a loss of a relationship, loss of a role in life, like becoming an empty nester or getting a divorce, or a change in career, becoming pregnant, entering a new age group, retiring, the world shutting down for a virus. You get the idea. Well, even though the world is constantly changing, it is human nature to want to hold on to what is comfortable and familiar, or to what we can control. So I guess that leaves the question, if we can never quite fully prepare ourselves, is there anything that we can do to make life transitions a little easier on ourselves? Is there a way to turn that grief into acceptance and hope a little bit faster? Well, that's what we're talking about today. And our guest is Nicole Naupavar. She's a licensed psychotherapist and life coach with a private practice in Los Angeles. And she helps people in her 20s and 30s navigate transitional times like divorce, moving to a new city, switching careers, and turn them into opportunities to reach their greatest potential. So 3 key things we will learn are how to harness the power of a transitional period in your life, how to move through phases and emotions without holding on to the past, and a grief recovery method to teach you what healthy closure actually looks like. Hey there, wild minds. So this was just a preview, but you can access the whole episode with a Mind Love Premium membership. If Mind Love has been helpful to you in any way, consider helping support the show by joining this exclusive community. I promise I'm making it totally worth it. You get exclusive episodes, which means twice the Mind Love, in a private feed that imports right to your favorite podcast app, so you don't have to go to the web to listen. And that's not all. You also get all Mind Love episodes ad-free for uninterrupted listening. You get early access to episodes, and you get bonus video interviews and powerful meditation downloads. And finally, you get priority access to me, so you're free to reach out to me with any questions that you have about life, love, relationships, success, whatever it might be. And in more good news, you can get started free with a 2-week free trial. Just go to mindlove.com/premium. And if you're a student, reach out to me on Instagram and I'll give you a special discount.